Hey, Julie Roussel here. Hey, welcome and thanks for joining in on this very first Talkin' Tuesday, or Taco Tuesday if you like that. So hey, welcome and thanks for joining in for some kitchen conversation. So definitely a change from the Wacky Wednesdays, which we definitely had to move to due to volleyball season with a lot of Wednesday night away matches, where I wouldn't be able to make it for the next several Wednesdays. So for the next 2 months, we are here on Talkin' Tuesdays. And like I said, bring your tacos and some dip. So I'm glad you could make it. So whether you are popping in live right now or you are catching on the replay. So hey, if you hear, as always, if you hear something that resonates with you, that maybe gives you a good giggle or you might find valuable, just do me a favor and leave me some love. Drop a comment or ask questions anytime in the thread. Share the video with anyone you think it might help. And PM me if you have questions or want to hear more. I'm always happy to share the things that I'm learning. Not to mention, get a good laugh at myself. And I hope that they help you. So hey, my wireless is actually not lagging for once, so I'm seeing people as they pop in. Now this is a surprise. Hey Carrie, nice to see you, lady. Hey Wally, long time no see. Hope you're out having fun camping. Carrie, say hi to the girls for me. Hey, I see a few more joining in. Welcome and thanks for popping in. Well, okay, maybe it was working properly, but like I said, I'm gonna keep on going, and if I forget to welcome you, I might be picking up my notes too. So leave me a hey and let me know that you popped in. So let me ask the question for the night. If you're afraid of it, should you run toward it or away from it? So would you please do me a favor and leave your answer in the thread? I know it sounds kind of silly, but tell me what you would do. So I wanted to share tonight a really quick story, what I learned, and hopefully how it can help you. So today was the first day for me. So I was offered a new position for the school year, very different from the one I currently held last year. And had many more responsibilities, more hours, more days, a little bit more pay, etc. And I kind of wavered on this decision. Should I accept it? Should I decline and just stay where I currently was? And, most people are thinking, oh yeah, it's an easy decision, Joel. You just take it right away. It's more pay and more money and more hours, right? Isn't that what you want? And I was, not just a little, but I was really stressed and I was worried about it. What would people think? Was I going to make a lot of mistakes? And why did they want me for that position in the first place? Was I actually good enough? Could I handle the responsibility? And would I be able to learn everything I needed to know as quickly as possible? Hey Natalie, thanks for popping in, lady. It's been a while since we caught each other live. Hey. And what I knew though is I knew that this position was very different. My previous position was very different from the one that I currently accepted. Oh, hey Julie, nice to see you, lady. Thanks for popping in. And like I said, it was very different from the previous position. It had a very predictable routine, and I realized that I was terrified. And I know this sounds really silly, but maybe you can relate because maybe you felt the same way too. Hey Julie. And like I said, I was terrified of it because it was such a huge step outside of my comfort zone. I'm not talking huge, I mean like really large step. Hey Nicole, nice to see you, lady. It's been a while. Hey, trying to wave at a few people. Hey Christina, I see more and more popping in. Finally, good to see you and the family. But like I was saying, I was terrified because this was such a huge step outside my comfort zone. And when I was stressing and worrying and thinking of and considering this position, I remembered a recent training that one of my mentors, Bob Heilig, hey Christina, had trained during a session on, and he talked about how if you were afraid of it, you should run towards it, not away from it. Now, being my mentor, he wasn't meaning that I should run towards things that are life-threatening, that are gonna get me killed. But I think his intention was for me to be more willing to take those kind of risks in my personal and professional life, not ones that are gonna actually threaten my life per se. And I realized that he was right in the midst of all the worry and the stress and the, oh my God, I don't think I should do this. I really can't do this. And why do they want me? Silly, right? Maybe you've done the same thing or thought the same way. And I realized that I was really afraid of accepting this new position because it had a much larger chance of failure than my previous position. And I had the same feelings and thoughts and worries 3.5 years ago when I had the opportunity to work from home for a fast-growing company. And I was worried and stressed and I doubted, and I tried to talk myself out of it at least, 10 or 30 times. Exactly, Natalie. Thanks so much for leaving your thoughts. I love it. Thanks, lady. And like I said, I almost talked myself out of it for the exact same reasons. And here it turned out to be one of the best decisions that I ever made. It opened new doors for me and it was amazing help for my family. So I decided that I was just gonna push past it, just put some duct tape on those little doubts and fears mouths and just say, forget it, I'm gonna go for it. So I accepted this new role for the new school year, and today was my absolute first day. I mean, you can't tell by looking at me, but I did have practice today too, but it was my very first day of school. And here's the kicker. I really enjoyed my new position. I really didn't make anywhere near the amount of mistakes that I thought I would. And I had a lot more fun than I imagined that I would. And I tried to talk myself out of this. I'm still not trying, still can't figure out why. So what I learned is that I was being silly, but it was really silly to stress and worry and fear and try to talk myself out of a job simply because it was a bigger challenge and it had a much bigger chance of failure. And what I learned is that I should run towards things that scare me. Hey Laura, nice to see you, lady. Thanks for popping in, first time live. But like I'm saying, what I should do more often is run towards things that scare me personally and professionally. Life challenges, personal relationships, professional challenges. Instead of running away from it like I used to and staying safe. Because even though taking the risk and stepping out of my comfort zone, it has a bigger chance of failure, I have to take that risk in order to get to the reward. So if you heard something that resonates with you, leave me some love. The situation's happened to you before. Share your thoughts or ask questions anytime. Or even if you have a motivating message, I'm sure a lot of the people popping in would probably love to see a message that is very positive. Thanks, Carrie. Share the video with anyone you think it might help or might need to hear a positive message today. PM me if you have questions or want to hear some ways that you can step out of your comfort zone in a more professional way and how it could benefit. So yeah, having that comfortable daily routine, you're going to feel safe. It's going to be easy. It's going to be predictable and you're going to have a ton of control, but also just a small bit of success. And with this new role, new position, I realized that my mentor was right. That I can't just take tiny little baby steps or stay with what's safe and what's familiar. That I need to challenge myself by running towards those new challenges instead of running away from them. Because if I run to them, I have a much bigger chance for happiness and success. I'll catch you later.